So I want to talk about how to look at bugs because I don't think anybody who didn't take Ent 100 has probably spent a lot of time looking at bugs in a super official capacity. Let me move these tools. So if you have your box of bugs and you want to look at them, obviously what you can do is just pull them out, hold it by the pin, and take a peek. Although you're only going to get so far like that. And holding bugs is a little tedious sometimes. So what I like to do is hold a bug stand or make a bug stand. Now the best thing for a bug stand is to use a little bit of museum putty or modeling putty or something akin to pasta dough if you're, just have some extra pasta dough laying around. You make a little mound and then you stick your bug in it. And that's particularly useful because you can, let's say you want to look at the side of the bug. You make a little spike, you put it in sideways like that. Now, this is useful because it holds your insect in place while you look through a microscope. You can see my microscope set up here. It's aimed at number 12, a wasp. Let me put this beetle away. Other things you can do is you can make a quarter of a cork. I like this very much because it has a nice round edge. So, you can take a cork, cut it in half, and you have a nice quarter cork that you can stick bugs in. And if all else fails, you can even use a tangerine. That is not a problem at all. Just anything, it's got to be heavier than the insect. It's got to have a relatively flat base that there's a right side up to it. It's not rolling around so much. And you got to be able to stick pins in it. So let's all, does anyone here not have their bug box yet? I think it was, we all good on that? So let's get your handy dandy bug box and go ahead and pull out number 12. And we're going to be trying to ID to order number 12. So, this is a little bit hard to see. But you might be looking at number 12, and most of it you can do with your naked eye. You look at this and you say, how many sets of legs does it have? And though blurry, you can see roughly, see if I'll use my mouse cursor to point it out. One here, there's another one up here. So we have 3 sets of legs. That would take us to couplet number 2. And then since it's 3 and not 4, that would take us to, I don't know, what is that after that one?
3.
3. What's that one?
Are the wings present or absent or rudimentary?
Excellent. And if I'm looking at this guy, I see, nice, glossy, out of focus, membranous wings here. Mm-hmm. So wings present. Now, where do we go from there?
Number 4.
Which is?
Is there 1 pair or 2?
So in this case, it's kind of hard to see, right? I know that there's definitely at least 1 pair, but maybe there's 2 in there. So what we can do is, I don't recommend being too rough with this, but you can take the pin of one insect and kind of see if you can brush one of the wings aside. And I don't know if that's not clear at all, but you see down here, this is 1 set of wings. And over here, there's another set of wings. Oh, that's so out of focus. I'm sorry, guys. But, just sort of learning to manipulate insects in a delicate manner is an important part of this that you're going to need. Let's see if I can, you can just barely see it. You see this brown line right here on my cursor? Yes, no, maybe so. That's 1 wing. And then here is the other wing right there. And that's both on one. Oh, that's a good angle. See, you can see both of them, 1, 2. So we can see this has 2 sets of wings. And what is the next couplet?
You said there's 2 sets of wings?
Yes.
that goes to number 6, which is, are the mouth parts adapted for sucking or for chewing?
Now, you can kind of look way up close to this guy, and you can see that he has a couple of angry-looking pinchers. But I definitely can't see that on my camera. And let's say that I'm very farsighted and I've lost my glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and use my microscope. Come on, microscope. Yeah. So here we see a very nice upside down and slightly out of focus
He looks angry.
head. Yes. And here you can see, look, this is one mandible, and you can see over here it has a very jagged edge for ripping and tearing. Doom guy. And you can also see that the tips here are very black, which would imply that this chitin is highly cross-linked, making it extremely strong. That's good for a mouth part. So I would definitely say that that is a chewing mouth part.
All
Now,
right.
oh, question?
Oh, no, sorry.
Now, do you guys have any form of magnification on your person or in your house? I'm seeing a couple of nods, maybe some shakes. So right now, this is the kind of test, right? You know, we can see with our eyes pretty well that this guy has chewing mouth parts, but it is definitely a lot easier with a microscope. And so you're going to be fine for today working with the insects without the microscopes. And I'm here to show you anything that you want to see if you can't see it yourself. But as we move forward, that's going to become increasingly important. And I know there are shipping delays. So worst case scenario, if things go really sideways, what we're going to have to do is have you guys describe specifically what you would like to see to us, and then us try and manipulate the insects to show you that for you. I don't want to do that for 20 people. We'll all run out of time and everyone will get Fs. So I encourage any form of microscopy magnification that you can get. So where do we go from here now that we know we have chewing mouth parts?
We go to question number 9.
Which is?
Are both wings membranous and similar, or is the front pair of wings shell-like or leathery at all?
All right, so let's see what we got. Ooh, nice. Abigail, shush. Very out of focus. Come on now, come on. Wrong direction. There we are. Okay, so here are both wings, relatively in focus, and you can see that both of them are very translucent. You know, I even see a hair moving. This is a very hairy wasp. And I would say that both of those are membranous. Certainly neither of these are shell-like or leathery. Is there a consensus on that, or any question where I'm drawing that from? No? So what's next?
Next, we see if both pairs of wings are similar in size, or if the hind wing is smaller than the front wing.
So I might say that the hind wing a little bit shorter than the front wing there. Yeah, see? This is the hind wing cut off, and then there's the front wing that just kind of keeps going. All right. What's next?
That's our answer. It's order Hymenoptera, which is a bee, hornet, wasp, yellow jacket, or ant.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.